Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. When we last left off, we did a daily run, and that was about 12 hours ago. I've taken a break for, well, I guess 12 hours. Now, normally I would random out a practice speedrun. I don't feel like doing that today. Today we're just going to take in Eden, a casual Eden run. I said casual because who knows what we get. Oh, I like it. We get an item we don't really have very much of. I can't remember what it's called, but you get these green buggers, look, that stick to enemies and cause damage. Mom's box of trinkets, or is that? No, it's box of friends, and an item that gives us a relic for one room. HP is looking fine. Fire rate is looking really good. Damage is looking really good. Speed looks fine. Overall, a nice casual run. Oh no. Hello. So the trinket we have gives us Holy Mantle once per floor. If we get hit, we lose it until the next floor. Simple as that. Money equals power. I mean, you know, why not? We are collecting money. All the damage helps, and we look pretty swish. Look at us. And these bugger tears. Wow, these are really doing a number. It's a shame our active item doesn't do anything though. A real shame. So why am I making a change this time? Why am I doing a nice casual Eden run as opposed to a classic? I should get both right. Yeah. Ooh. Why are we doing Eden run as opposed to a classic speed run practice that we have been doing for a long time? Well, I will tell you why. I wanted to do a nice easy run. The problem with the speedrun ones is I feel compelled to talk a lot about how the run is going and what my plans are, etc, etc. And less thought goes into just general everyday chat. Like, I used to use these videos. I want it, but I can't. I want this. I think that's where the secret. I have plenty of bombs. I'll definitely check. Because I'm pretty sure it's here. Ooh, I love it. I love it a lot. Don't touch me. So far, this run is going very, very nicely. Yeah, I used to use these videos as almost like therapy. Like, I would talk to you guys about all sorts of stuff that was going on in my life. Just general day-to-day things. Things that were problems. Come on, Stephen. Things that went problems. Things that I liked. Things that I disliked. TV shows I'd watch. Games I was interested in. I talked about my life in general. Now, some of you may be bored by that. Some of you may have missed that. I don't know how you feel. But today I fancied having like a little bit of a talk. Little chat. Little chin wags. That's what we're going to be doing. And I mean, we're proceeding fairly fast, but this isn't a race. You can treat this as a race if you want, but honestly, we're just going to move through at a decent pace here. Do stuff. So, is there something on my mind? Yes. Am I struggling to get to the point? Also, yes. Ooh, no. I guess there's plenty of stuff I actually want to talk about. No one thing in particular is. I mean, I guess there are a couple of things weighing heavily on my mind at the moment. Please don't touch me. Some of these are linked. Ooh, hello. I'll definitely take you. Double Stephen for this one room. I'm going to take damage here, aren't I? No, am I that good? Am I that good? I'm good. Ooh, Tinto. speed up's very nice. All this money and stuff is also very nice. Yeah, so there are several things on my mind. Some I'm probably not going to talk about. Yeah, I think there are 3 big problems, 2 big problems, maybe. Depends how you want to link them. Let's reroll this. I don't want that. I don't want that. Yeah, I'll take that. Depends how you want. 2 of them could be linked, is what I'm going to say. Wait, do you count? They count for Deadeye. That's very interesting. Ooh, I want it. Thank you very much. If we held on to the next floor, we would have gotten an item or 2. But I want the resources, honestly. Ooh. I mean, why not? Why not? Good day. No, not that one. I don't know, it's weird now. I don't actually want to talk about my problems, because now I feel like I'm using this like a therapist chair. Like I am just going to talk about my problems. Whereas before I would just generally talk about stuff in general, I guess. Ooh, I like all of this. Yes. So let's talk about, I guess, Terraria. Here's the big thing on my channel. I am not at that point where I hate it. Which is surprising to me. I thought that point would have come and gone by now. I thought I would have been hating Terraria a long time ago. But I don't hate it. I'm still enjoying it. Mostly. But the problem comes, I mentioned this in the Terraria video that I uploaded earlier today, which is early today for me, not for you guys. Remember, these videos are very much delayed for when you guys get them. And ooh, I need some more pennies, please. And the problem I'm having is that it's not a case anymore that I just sit down and record Terraria. It's gone back to the point where I sit down and then, well, actually no, I plan what I'm going to do in Terraria, and then I sit down and then I spend like an hour preparing the video, and then I record the video. There's like, it's not just sit down and record. Like with a bunch of other videos I would make like this. When it comes to Isaac, I sit down, I record Isaac, done. When it came to The Evil Within, I sit down, I record The Evil Within, done. Ugh. There've really only ever been 2 videos, 2 series, sorry, where I've had to do stuff like this, and it's been Minecraft and Terraria. Because they require me to prepare stuff off camera, do stuff off camera. No, I will do this because I have so many bombs. There's just a lot of general, off-camera stuff that has to be done, and with Terraria it just takes such a long time. I find myself spending more and more time doing stuff that you guys don't see. And it eats into my time. Like, the more time I have to spend doing that, the less time I have to spend doing other things. And I have to question at the end of the day, is it worth it? Ooh. I don't want that. But it was interesting. Now, I mean, I know it is my most popular video on my channel. Therefore, you would say, yes, that is worth it. However, I mean, I'm very much aware that my videos don't get as many views as they used to. That's something I have to accept. If I was still getting, like, 80,000 views or whatever on my Terraria videos, then yeah, I'd be putting in the hours that I do. But sadly, the last few videos, I've got like, what, 3,000 views? And that really doesn't justify the amount of time being put into it. Like, if this were like an actual job that had to meet actual standards, like, I'm self-employed, so the money I make is mine, that's it. But if I hired somebody, it would be illegal. Because I cannot pay them. The money they would make is not what they earn. Wait, what? 3,000 views on a video. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to talk about how much YouTube videos are worth. But put it this way, 3,000 views on a video. That takes a couple of hours to make. Is not even worth minimum wage. It's not even worth half of minimum wage. Please use that. Ooh. Now, I mean, I'm fortunate enough that my income comes from not only the videos that I put up, but all the, my backlog of videos, people watching my older videos. But if I had to survive solely on just the videos I'm putting up, it would not be possible. So it has me questioning how much time I want to put into Terraria. Is that time worth it? Oops. This item is awful, but I want this. Thanks. I was going to buy this just because it's awful and it's funny. But sure. Oh, hollow should be easy. Guppy. One more. Wait, what you got for me? Oh. Oh, loads of flies. Loads of flies. We'll go use a potato peeler again, I guess. There we go. A little meat boy. What a weird little meat boy. Yeah, so do I really want to be doing, if Terraria was as easy as just what this is, if I just sit down and record and I'm good, then sure, I'll do it. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. And I have to decide whether or not it's worth it. Like, you may argue my other videos are not worth it with the fact that they generate less views, therefore, obviously spend less time doing them. Just don't do them at all, but the difference is I enjoy these other videos. I mean, don't get me wrong, at the moment I'm enjoying Minecraft. I thought I would have grown to hate it by now, but I haven't. It's just, I don't know, it's complicated. It's complicated. But I'm not gonna lie, this year, for a significant portion of this year, I've been questioning whether or not I want to continue with YouTube. I don't have any bombs. I have been questioning whether or not I want to continue with YouTube. Now, I don't think I would ever quit YouTube. Like, I don't think I would ever stop making YouTube videos. I bought it because it's funny. Even though it's a horrible item and it'll probably get me killed. Like, I will always upload YouTube videos. It's just, do I really want to do it as often as I do? If YouTube isn't making me a living, if I am not 100% devoted to YouTube, does it really deserve my time. Ugh. Like, for example, if YouTube isn't going to pay my bills, should I... How do I quantify the fact that I'm spending, you know, like 80 hours a week or whatever working on it? And you can't really. I could have... Broken modem is gonna get me killed. I could have... Like, I could hold down 2 full-time jobs. Honestly, with the time that I spend on YouTube, I could have 2 full-time jobs. And they would earn me. They would earn me, honestly, so much more. Obviously, working 2 jobs earns a lot of money. They would earn me a lot more money than what I make for YouTube. The thing is that I love making YouTube videos. This is the career I set out for myself. This is... I'm basically I'm like a self-made man. I started my YouTube channel with no help from anybody else. I've grown my YouTube channel with no help from anybody else. Everything I've done over the past 5 years, or even maybe even longer, when I even started this channel, 2012, something like that. All this is me. I did all of this. But then, at the end of the day, how much of it... What was that? How much of it is me? Because without you guys, my channel is nothing. So, throughout all of my hard work, at the end of the day, it all comes down to you guys. Now, I'm not putting any pressure on you. I'm not saying, oh, it's your fault, my channel's dying, it's your fault, I'm gonna quit YouTube, it's your fault, I'm not making enough money, blah, 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 blah. It's nothing like that at all. I'm proud to have had you guys stick with me. And if I do decide to leave YouTube, then I'll be sorry. I'll be genuinely sorry, and I'll be genuinely sad to go, but again, it's just, I don't know how I can justify the time spent. I don't know how I can justify the time spent if I could be doing other things. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, I hate you. Thank you for the invincibility. Give me that. What's this? No. Yeah, I mean, I could go get a regular job and remove so much stress from my life. One regular job compared to YouTube, so less stressful. So less stressful. Also helps in so many other ways. Like, I am always cooped up in my office. Because of that, I don't get anywhere near as much exercise as what I should do. If I had a job that I had to walk to, man, that'd be so much more exercise for me. You know, if I had a job that I had to go to, I could meet other people. I spend a significant portion of my time alone. So, yeah, I get screwed. I have an idea. I spend a significant portion of my time on my own. Alone. So just even meeting people would be, you know, a positive thing for reason to have a job. And again, we're just talking about having one job. Now, I would only ever do one job. I'm not crazy. But I mean, I know for a fact I could work two. Because that's what I'm doing now. In fact, I'm doing more than two jobs. It's just I'm putting in the hours of two jobs. I'm almost putting in the hours of three jobs. Three full-time jobs. Two full-time jobs and a part-time job is basically the hours I work. And if you were to look at it from the point of view of purely a monetary standpoint, people would tell you I'm mad. Why would you work that many hours for so little money? And my answer would always be because I enjoy it. It would always be because I enjoy it. I've got a library, not library, a bedroom up here. So it comes to a point of where I question, what do I need more at this point in my life? Money and stress? Oh, no wait. It's the opposite. I don't want that.
Pair throw.
Ooh, that's key. I don't want that either. Do I want more money and less stress? Or do I want to do the thing that I love? The thing that I actually enjoy doing? And the thing that I know makes other people happy? For admittedly less money. But money is... For me, money has never been a concern. As long as I can afford to pay my bills, I've always been okay with earning less money from YouTube. But, you know, it's getting to that point where, you know, fairly soon, I won't be. The way YouTube's going. I mean, anyone who gambles their entire livelihood on YouTube thinking, you know, YouTube will support me forever, it is living the dream. They're head in the clouds. YouTube was never gonna support someone forever. I mean, I knew this. Now, smart people found ways to monetize this system. And I've seen these with ways to monetize. I'm just not interested. One thing I hate is I hate playing the game. And by that I mean, I just want to sit and record YouTube. I don't want to have to, like, network with other people to try and promote my channel. I don't want to have to open up a Patreon so you guys can donate me money. There's so much stuff that I could do to help my channel out, gain not just money, not just popularity, not just exposure, but so many other things, and I don't care. I just want to play games and have you guys watch me play games and enjoy it. No ulterior motive. I missed a Tinted Rock. No ulterior motives. Just want to spend time with you guys, and yeah. So that's basically the state of affairs at the moment. That I'm questioning how worth it is, because it will get to the point I can't do this until those things drop off him. Are they there forever? Am I screwed? Yeah. What are you? Why did I do that? I'm an idiot. Well, I was saying something. I was in the middle of a conversation. I forgot. Yeah, I mean, I knew YouTube was never going to last forever. Jeez. Come on. I've learnt my lesson. Thank you. I knew YouTube was never going to last forever. I knew I would have to move on at some point. But when? Because, you know, we are heading to the point where pretty soon it's not going to pay my bills. If things keep declining the way they go. The way they are. Now, I could... There are plenty of options I could do. I could get, you know, a part-time job. And keep doing YouTube full-time and have a part-time job. But then, that's just like putting a patch on a gaping wound. YouTube isn't going to get any better. It's only going to get worse. Unless my view count suddenly shoots up, but that's not going to happen. And I don't want to guilt you guys into, you know, suddenly watching a ton of my videos. But we know my YouTube count isn't going to suddenly shoot up overnight. And so it's only going to get worse and worse. So if I get a part-time job, sure, it's going to, you know, give me more money now, and it'll, as YouTube gets worse and worse, it'll start covering all of the losses and paying my bills and stuff. But then it's like, I'm already doing so much on YouTube. Why would I add more weight to my workload with a part-time job? And then what happens if we get to the point where YouTube just isn't bringing virtually any money at all, and a part-time job isn't enough to even pay my bills? Then we go to full-time. Then do I really... I can't do a full-time job and YouTube. Not with the way things are right now. I would have to hugely scale back. Ooh. Am I allowed both of these? I am. Thank you. Oh, yes. Now this is also really good. Don't want that. Don't want that. Yes, perfect. Now we win the game easily. Easily win the game. Matchsticks doesn't do very much for us, but whatever. Oh yeah, excellent. So it brings me back to my original point of, do I just go for a full-time job now then? And remove the temptation of even wanting a part-time job. If I had a full-time job, YouTube would get massively scaled back. I'm not gonna lie, YouTube would get massively scaled back. Oh, it's an algae. I thought it was that other thing, the mapping one. Yeah, if I got a, let's say tomorrow I get a full-time job. What then? Well, YouTube is going to get hugely scaled back. I will still make videos, just nowhere near as often. Like, I think I would do Isaac every day, because Isaac is super easy. Isaac is a super easy thing. I sit down, I record, I'm done. But then we have things like Terraria. And I don't think I could do Terraria if I had a full-time job. I don't. There's too much behind-the-scenes stuff. Too much of my time goes into it. Oops. Oh, that is amazing. Like any other regular series I would do, Like if I did evolving or whatever. And yeah, I could do that. I could quite happily do one of those every day. Or, you know, set a weekend to just do a bunch of recording. Like I could, for example, let's say as an example, if I had a full-time job, I would record an Isaac every day before work, and an Isaac every day after work. Just 2 Isaacs per day. Give me a backlog in case I'm ever ill or I can't record for whatever reason. Didn't even see that into rock. What else I would do is this. I would, on the weekends, record an entire series of a game. It's like I would play and record a ton of the evolving. I don't know why I keep going back to the evolving. There's plenty of other games on my channel. I would, as an example, I would record a ton of the evolving, and that would last me enough for until next weekend. Oh crap! I was hoping it wouldn't run out so quickly. This is fine. Damn it. Do I want to go fight? Why not? Why not? So I could still run a YouTube channel on a full-time job. A lot of people do. I've always said I have great respect for those people who have a full-time job and also still do YouTube. It's crazy. It bogs my mind that they're able to do that. But at the same time, it's like, you know, could I do that? Am I willing to give up? Oh, it's a tinted rock here. Alright, so that's our pair for a room, because there's 3 things to be paired for. Would I be willing to give up everything that I've put in this? Well, I guess I wouldn't be giving it up. Honestly.
Pair throw.
And yeah, I'll take that, and I'll take this. In this room, I'll take that. Hey, it is wait what? Cool. Yeah. I don't know, maybe a full-time job is the thing I need to do. Then the question becomes when. When do I do it? Do I just bite the bullet and start job hunting right now? Do I wait for things to get bad? This is where broken modem screws me over, by the way. Because I can't see what bullets are real and which ones aren't. Because they've been paused in place. Yeah, there's a... Are these stacking on him infinitely? Like they don't fall off? That's insane. If they don't fall off, that is insane, because I can keep adding more to him. His health just start dropping just from not even shooting soon. These guys have to walk through the spikes just to get to me. Because these are piercing, so they'll be hitting anything that comes out. Easy, Hush. Get out of it. Let's go do a delirium fight, because why not? We haven't been to the delirium in forever. Gives me more time to talk. So yeah, you know, maybe it is of a benefit for me to go look for a job. My one thing I've always prioritized, I guess. Ooh, trapdoor. That's very nice. Is I don't want to be one of those people that just works and works and works and saves up all their money for a nest egg for no reason. Like, ugh, whatever. Like, I've always been happy that as long as I'm paying my bills and I have food on the table, the rest of the money means nothing to me. The majority of the time, I'm giving my money away. I give it to family members who need it. Perhaps more than I do. So it's... No, what am I going to do with all this money? A full-time job is... I don't freaking... I don't know, I guess I'm rambling. Just rambling. But it would also allow me to do... many more things too. There's a lot of stuff in life I haven't experienced that would be nice to experience. I'd like to go... I don't want to say I want to go travelling, because that probably paints me in a different light than I want. I would like to get out more. Maybe it's a better thing. I don't necessarily want to go travelling. Well, travelling is good and everything. I don't want to be like... I know those people who's like, oh yeah, I need to go. I need to go all over the world and enjoy myself. I don't care that much. I just kind of want to get out more. See more things. Even simple things like going to like a restaurant that I've never been to before. You know, I've never been to a fancy restaurant. I've been to one fancy-ish restaurant. It's not particularly fancy at all. It's just fancier than any other place. Like, when I say restaurant, I mean like a place where you go in and you sit down and they bring you food. Not a cafe, not a pub, not a gastropub. We have a lot of gastropubs in England. But a place where you actually order food and they cook your food and bring it. I know it sounds stupid and I'm over explaining what the heck a restaurant is. You know, I've never been to one. I went to one place that thought it was one, but it wasn't. This story is the worst. A local restaurant, anyway. Went there for a friend's birthday. And it was a horrible experience. It was so bad. They didn't even have menus. And then they brought out the wrong food. And they gave food with items on it to a person who'd requested not to have them because they are deathly allergic. Like one of my friends is deathly allergic to mushrooms. He said, don't put mushrooms on this, and they brought him it with mushrooms. It's like... They brought me the wrong drinks. Like, I don't care, right? Here's the thing. Well, if I ask for a Coke and get a Pepsi, or I ask for a Pepsi and get a Coke, I don't really care. But, I asked for one thing, and they said, okay. And then they didn't bring it to me, they brought something else. And then got mad when I didn't acknowledge it. Because they didn't even give it to me. They said, here's... I think I asked for a Pepsi. And they brought a Coke. And they said... They came to the table and said, who ordered the Coke? And obviously nobody answered. Because nobody ordered Coke. So then they took it away. And then later on I was like, oh hey, do you have that drink for me? And the waitress was like, you mean the Coke that I brought? I was like, no, I didn't order a Coke. I ordered a Pepsi. And she said, no, it's the same thing. It's like, it's really not though. If I order one thing and you give me something else, it's not the same thing. Plus, you didn't even introduce it as the thing I ordered. You said something else, so therefore you knew it was completely different. And then she got annoyed that she had to go and get me my original order. Don't get mad at me when your stupid restaurant that doesn't have menus and doesn't allow the waitstaff to write stuff down gets an order wrong. Yes, I don't think I mentioned that because when we first went, the reason I ordered Pepsi is when the waitress came to the table, she's like, what would you like to eat and drink? And I said, I don't know, do you have a menu? And she said, no, we don't have menus here. I'm like, oh, okay. So I think I asked for pizza. I got a pizza. And then she's like, what would you like to drink? And I asked for something and she didn't have it. So I asked for something else and she didn't have it. So I asked for something else and she didn't have it. So then I was like, fine, can I just have a Pepsi? And she's like, okay, I'll get you a Pepsi. And she never did, she brought me a Coke. Which I would have been fine with. If she said, we didn't have Pepsi, here's a Coke, I'd be like, okay. But she came to the table and said, who ordered the Coke? No one answered because no one ordered Coke, and then she left and got annoyed that I didn't say that that was my Coke when I didn't know that it was my Coke. That's the extent of a fancy restaurant for me. That absolute shambles of a place is the classiest, fanciest restaurant I've ever been to. So I would like to go to a fancy restaurant. I mean, not even a fancy, any restaurant. I want to go to a restaurant where they get my meal correct. Where they don't try to poison my friends with allergens. Where they bring me what I ask for. And have menus. I know, maybe some notepads to write down exactly what it is they're supposed to be bringing in the first place. That's what I would do with my money. Ooh, it's a tinted rock. That's some of the stuff that I would do with extra money if I had extra money, which I don't. Is this delirium, do you reckon? Why not? Let's blank ruin this bling. Bling? Thing? Let's blank ruin it again. Volcano, whatever. Algae, cool. I had a feeling it was going to be you. HP's looking okay, I guess. It's been so long since I fought this guy, I don't even remember how it goes. I know he changes a lot. The fact that we have broken modem is really, really, really screwing with me. Because it's pausing their bullets and stuff. I'm just going to keep lining up all these things on you because they appear to stack for no reason. No good reason. But yeah, I didn't, by the way, record this video just to talk about money. Just to talk about YouTube. There was a bunch of stuff, but we're coming to the end, so I'm not really going to get into the other stuff. I think I touched on it all, you know, kind of briefly. That's not fair. Thank you to the invincibility from the item whose name I always forget. Right, I'm not going to die now. No way. Did I do it? I think I did it. I did it! Cool. Another Yara room. Do I want to end the video or do I want to... I kind of don't want to end. So yeah, it is currently 5:23 AM right now. Yeah. I'm staying up late. Why am I up late? Well, I couldn't sleep. I had trouble sleeping. Actually, it's not true. I haven't had that much trouble sleeping. But I haven't been going to bed at appropriate times. My problem is waking up. I've had a lot of trouble waking up. And that sounds stupid. But not necessarily waking up, but getting up. Like, I wake up and then don't really want to get out of bed. There's spun. That's how it is for me at the moment. I wake up. Don't really want to get up. And primarily it's because I'm thinking about these things. I'm thinking about, you know, continuing YouTube. I'm thinking about getting a different job. I'm thinking about maybe just, like, even if I drop Terraria altogether, that buys me so much time. I then get so much time, but you know, Terraria is, I mean, I hate to say it, phrase it in this way, but Terraria is the moneymaker for my channel. Terraria is where the views come from. Terraria is where I get my money from. So I should put
judgment.
You know, the effort into it, and I do. I put a significant amount of effort into my Terraria videos, and you know, once the time comes where, and it will come, where I'm sick of Terraria, that I think is going to signal the death knell for my channel, where I don't want to record Terraria So my channel's not going to make Terraria, it's not going to get any views, everyone leaves. And it's all downhill from there. Hello, goodbye. Oh yeah. That is, I guess, I said I have a bunch of small issues and then like 3 big ones. Those are two of the big ones. That I told you they were interlinked. The whole whether or not I want to continue YouTube, and also whether or not I want to get a job on the side or to replace it. Those are the 2 big things. The one other big thing I don't have time to talk about. And I don't even know if I want to talk about it. Because, no, my videos, I like them to be happy, I like them to be entertaining. So I don't want to drag anyone down. But I like to be clear. I like you guys to know where you stand. I like you guys to know my thought processes and where things are going and heading. And so I like to be honest. I like to be transparent with you guys as much as humanly possible. And the next one... I don't know, the next one doesn't feel like it's a problem to share. It feels more like it's my own bed to carry kind of problem, you know? Like a problem that's... Like, I know for a fact... Like, I'm going to say, I know you guys can't help me with it. But at the same time, I don't expect you guys to help me with any of my problems. So don't worry, I don't want, need, or expect your advice or anything like that. I just like to talk. And, you know, that's pretty much it. But yeah, the next one, the other problem I have is, it's not something you could ever advise me on. I forget what the exit is. It's not something you could ever advise me on. It's not something I overly feel comfortable talking about anyway. Even with friends, it's not something I feel comfortable talking about. But I am the kind of person, and this should show you how much I trust you guys, talking about other stuff. I'm the kind of person who plays their cards close to their chest. I don't like talking about a lot of stuff. And, you know, I share with you because I enjoy spending time with you. But that is the end. That removes the 10 loss streak. That is our victory. Tune in tomorrow for another daily run. And maybe I'll talk about my other problem in the next video. Or maybe I won't. I probably won't. For now though, thank you very much for watching and for listening. Have a good day. Goodbye.